that you believe extraterrestrial intelligence has visited this planet, what probability would you assign?
100%. And that's not just my opinion.
I'm wondering, and I'm curious, how confident are you that that is true?
There's zero doubt.
How confident are you that claim is true?
I'm 100% confident that that claim is true.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so that gentleman that you saw in all three of those clips from 2023, 2024, and 2025 all involved this gentleman right here. Alex Klokas, who is a managing partner for the SALT Fund, which puts on the SALT Conference. He's also described here as being an American entrepreneur, co-founder of the technology news website Futurism. He's a co-founder of Gravity Blanket and an executive producer. 2017, Klokas was inducted into the Forbes 30 Under 30 in its media category alongside his Futurism co-founder, Jordan Lejeune. And he's also a part of Skywatcher. And that's where you're going to want to know who he is, because Skywatcher is this program. I'm not even entirely sure what exactly it is entirely, but it's run by Jake Barber, right, who you'll see here in just a little bit of a clip. You saw him in the 2025 clip, right? Basically saying that they can summon UFOs, right? They can go out into a field, psionically, telepathically connect with UAP, a non-human intelligence. I don't know any other way to put it, right? And Alex is investing in this. I think that's what's going on here, right? He's clearly about to drop an interview with him, and something is going on, right? This guy is definitely just going to become part of the conversation. So let's look back at that very first clip from 2023 where he first interviewed Dr. Gary Nolan.
I'm curious, do you believe that extraterrestrial intelligence has visited planet Earth?
I think you can go a step further. It hasn't just visited, it's been here a long time, and it's still here. And it has basically, people talk about the wow signal, looking for extraterrestrial intelligence. The wow signal is that people see it on an almost regular basis. That's the communication that's already here.
And that statement seems so incredible that it's tough to believe, right? Like, people hear that, and maybe a lot of people here hear that, and they don't believe it. And so I'm curious, if you had to assign a probability to that statement, that you believe extraterrestrial intelligence has visited this planet, what probability would you assign?
100%. And that's not just my opinion.
And now let's jump to 2024 in May, when actually originally David Grush was set to speak at the SALT conference, but Colonel Carl Nell stepped in, and it became a viral moment in the UFO community, just like that Dr. Gary Nolan one, which came out before David Grush came out, right? And so, boom, cut to 2024. The next year, you got Colonel Carl Nell basically stating, no doubt, there was zero doubt, right, that we are interacting with a non-human intelligence on this planet. We have, and we currently are, right? So here's Alex talking to Carl Nell in 2024.
Non-human intelligence has been interacting with humanity. This interaction is not new, and it's been ongoing. And there are unelected people in the government that are aware of that.
And so, Carl, that is quite a bold statement. I'm wondering, and I'm curious, how confident are you that that is true?
There's zero doubt.
And Carl, what evidence have you seen? What was the moment where you developed this level of conviction? Because what you're saying is extremely consequential and very important. And I know that a lot of people here, even perhaps, may not believe that statement.
Right. Well, probably a better way to ask that is, how can the folks in the audience come to a common understanding of what this phenomenon is? And so there's sort of two tracks here. One is from first principles, and another is actually from the data. So let's take a look at the data. So we can look at some folks that have very high level access to information, like Paul Hellyer, who was the defense chief for Canada, has come out and said the same thing. We can look at Ham Eshed, the head of Israel's, or former head of Israel's Space Force, has said the same thing. Chris Mellon, Deputy Assistant Secretary for Intel, SAPCO, has essentially said the same thing. Lou Elizondo has said the same thing. David Grush has said the same thing. David Grush cleared for presidentially level material. So you're looking at people that are in a position to know this, and they're telling you the same thing. You could take a look at the Gang of Eight in the Senate and in Congress. So there's two members of the Gang of Eight, Marco Rubio and Senator Chuck Schumer, that signed up to the UAP disclosure amendment last year that basically said they're not being told the truth, and we need to push forward on that.
Now, again, I'll put links in the description to both of those SALT conference videos with Carl Nell and Dr. Gary Nolan. Now, let's get to this teaser that was put out by Skywatcher, that program or event or whatever it is. And they have apparently some evidence, video coming out, interviews. I don't know. They just put out this little teaser. I play a little clip at the very beginning, right, in 2025, because this is where Alex is now for 2025. And listen to Jake Barber in this video, who is the gentleman heading up Skywatcher, essentially, in this program, right, to connect with UAP and potentially bring them down so we can get one to show the world. I'm assuming is what the idea is. I hope so, because I'm in.
Do you believe that a higher form of non-human intelligence has been visiting this planet?
Well, yes, I do.
And when you make that claim, Jake, how confident are you that claim is true?
I'm 100% confident that that claim is true.
Oh my goodness. Oh boy.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So, all right, look, I do have to remain a little hesitant when someone is just 100% certain of something, no matter what it is, leaving no room to be wrong. So I don't know. And you kind of see that, right, with Gary Nolan, 100%. Then you have Carl Nell, zero doubt. Then Jake Barber saying 100%, all interviewed by Alex. And if you notice, he kind of asked the question the same way, which I guess makes sense, to be honest with you. And yeah, Alex is just someone to pay attention to at this point. And Skywatcher and what they're going to do here, because they are making some of the biggest claims I've ever heard in the, about the UFO topic, right? Claiming to be able to connect with UFOs, and they're going to bring one down. They're going to do this, and we can all see the evidence. Okay. I mean, these are, huge claims. And Jake seems to be 100% certain, right, that we are not alone on this planet. Now, is he 100% certain he'll be able to fulfill that mission of bringing us the evidence that will bring global disclosure? I mean, I'm in. I will definitely give the guy a fair shot and see what happens. And proof is in the pudding, right, as they say. So pay attention to Alex, Skywatcher. Again, links in the description. Let me know what you think in the comments. We'll see you on the next one. Remember, every day's a gift, y'all. Peace!
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep.